Hey everyone, welcome back to AI the Somnium Files, where we are going to discover Iris's secret. Oop. Wait, look at the blood, watch the murder. What, you immediately spewing me a split? What do you mean? What do you... There's an eyeball here. I want it. I got a secret. What do you mean, look at the blood or watch the murder? Where's the blood? Wait. What blood? I guess I'll watch the murder? I feel like since the TV is so prominent too, and this... It's like blood. This talking about doesn't seem to be as much. I'm probably supposed to do the TV first anyways. And do a second route for the blood. So, yeah. I want to look at the blood, but we'll just look at the TV. We'll just go with it. What? Hit or spin the dial? Spin the dial. Oh. Is that the first Cyclops killer? He's standing there. Up.
What is this video?
Getting fuzzies in the brain.
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
Why was there somebody just standing in the background though?
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Why does nobody ever want to tell me about the original Cyclops killer? Was it me? Yep, there we go. Our path has been chosen. Oh god. Why is the camera so far down? Let's look at the mirror.
A full body mirror.
Oh my god. Okay, what are my other options? It's gonna be times 2 whatever I pick.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
Oh god, okay, everything is massive time. Okay, so that is hit, which is the lowest for there. And this is... What's the lowest for you?
A full body mirror.
Look. No, punch. I want to do look, though. I'm gonna do look.
A torso in the reflection.
A torso? Not you?
Is there any meaning to this?
Can't say. But what is going on?
Okay. Looking in the mirror was not the way. Talk or punch? Why would you talk to the mirror, though? We could set this down to 30 seconds. So let's try it. Seems odd.
Can you talk?
Oh my god, it was talk!
What? Don't copy me.
What? Don't copy me.
Or was it talk?
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Pervert. Dante is a pervert.
Why do I have to get called a pervert? And twice?
Okay, it wasn't talk.
4 minutes.
A full body.
No. Am I supposed to punch the mirror for some reason? Why? Okay, hold on. This is by 1/5 though. That's a good timing. What do we have over here?
A torso with a head.
Oh, should I choke it? Choke it or push it? Alright, we're gonna go Cyclops. Choke it. She got the crazy eyes. Let's go. Anything? Anything? Oh. Things have changed again.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
You got so into you blacked out? That's a little
Tired of
concerning.
this, but we have no choice but to investigate.
Oh shit. I wasted a lot of time with that mirror though. I wasted so much time with that mirror. Oh no. Oh no. Beat it to death. You know what? There was probably a prompt on the last lock that I just didn't look at here. Speaking is hard. There's probably a prompt that I didn't read that would have made it a lot more clear that I wasn't supposed to be screwing around with the mirror. Paying attention is hard. Alright, so it's not gonna be medicine. Or the TV. Beat it to death. Oh, now do I punch you?
A full body mirror.
Now I probably punch you.
Are you sure I can break this mirror?
Won't know till you try.
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert.
Punch.
You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
I don't know. Supposed to beat something to death.
3 minutes, Date.
It's the only thing here. I think. Operating table. Can't interrupt that. What's this say?
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Chug? No! Don't drink mysterious bottles in moto dens.
An old television.
Get the TV. What are you?
An operating table.
Perform surgery? On what? What do you mean? I'm sorry. I need to see what this is. I'm gonna have to reset. I'm getting so low on time. We need to know.
Who do you intend I operate on?
I don't
Can
know.
you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it?
Pretend surgery.
Nothing's happening. How
Is this something I'm supposed to put on the table?
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
Fair enough. Alright, we're gonna reset to get some. No, we can go a little further and then we'll reset. Don't need to quite yet. I'm gonna go hit the TV. Wait. What are you doing up there? Excuse me?
A revolver.
Gun?
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Roof gun. Roof gun. Okay. Wait. It's a giant thing up there where it's pointed. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what happens
A
with this.
revolver.
Jump.
Weekly Shonen?
Don't say it.
Can't reach it. Sad.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot react. This is not my fault.
Fair
Nobody's
enough.
blaming you.
Fair enough.
An old television.
Alright, so what happens if we hit this one then? It was hitting the television, okay.
Iris, what is all this?
Wasn't hitting the television. Anytime something weird happens, I think I got it.
An old television.
But everything here is weird. Almost out of time, but we'll go a little more. Just use all see as many of these options as we can before I use my resets. Oop. Okay, there you go. Beat her to death. Or beat it to death. In this case, it's a whore. And who's standing back there? Is that
video
Iris?
shows the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Was Iris just chilling watching this
It appeared
happen?
to
What's
be the
going
second
on?
victim.
What is going on?
Exactly.
Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed.
Ah,
The oil drum,
Things have changed.
shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
things.
1 minute left.
Gas container? What?
Only a shelf.
Pushing this to do? Knock that wood over? The gas can? I guess it depends which way you push it. Hit the gas canister too. Is this hook always here?
A common gas canister.
There's so many things. Open the valve, smell, and kick. And the torso.
A torso similar to a fashion mannequin.
Another choke. Just keep choking them. Wait, we
A
can...
torso.
Is it gonna be the same thing again? I can knock this all the way down to 10.
You have bad taste.
Hey, look.
Do it, please.
The guy had a modus operandi, okay? Chokey chokey. Put away your crazy. Put it away. Thank you.
I see. This isn't doing anything for them.
Do you wish to continue?
No, we're done with the choking.
Now we do the punching.
A torso.
Or do we do the punching? We do. We got enough time to do the punching. Ah. Oh.
I didn't get hit, did I?
Progress through punching.
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Hit my soul hard enough.
While you were unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
Want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Keeps happening.
Hope you're right.
Hit the torso. This is the motor simulator, Somnium. Shoot to death. Oh, now we get to play with the roof gun, I guess. Is it still up there? Roof gun? You are up there. Alright, now we're gonna reset. Now we're down to 18 seconds. Lap time. Yeah, we'll just go here. Because I wasted so much time on that mirror. There we go. What did I do with the TV again? Oh yeah, I hit the TV. Immediately forget.
Iris.
Oh wait, it wasn't hit the TV, was it? Shit! Nah!
Television.
I'm the worst. What was it? Turn the dial? It was the TV, right? Yeah, it was the TV, and then it played that video, and then the mannequin appeared. So it must have been this one then. Yeah, there we go. Back where we were, but with significantly more time. Yeah, 148 seconds instead of 18. It's probably the TV again, right? Unless the reference book is how to shoot gun on roof.
It is a thick book.
Butterfly? Throw, read, or rip. Can you throw it at the gun? I mean, the gun's got a bar up through the trigger, right? Presumably, if you can hit the bar, you could probably get the gun to shoot.
An old-fashioned TV.
Would it be torn the dial again? Are they gonna have another... Well, there's no mannequin. We gotta get a mannequin to appear to shoot the mannequin, right? Unless it's the one in the mirror. Wait, is that one still there?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
It is. It is. Would that shoot him if I... Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see if I can throw the book at it.
Illustrated reference.
It's only 2
Fly away
seconds.
now.
Oh. Or throw it that way. Okay, never mind.
It disappeared.
Well, it was only 2 seconds. Alright, what is the TV then?
An old-fashioned TV.
Turn the dial, please. Bang bang! Back. Is this like Iris and her uncle or something?
This was the third
Like-
victim of the original Cyclops.
Did they have daddy-daughter moto days? Like, what's going on here?
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
I don't think the Cyclops killer was
She
televised.
even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
Right. Shoot to death. Is the cabinet the only thing that appeared? Hello? Got like a step
Just a
stool?
locker.
Open. What? Who threw that? What are you doing in the locker?
Iba?
Huh?
It's all right. More importantly,
You're gonna somehow set off the gun? Is this some chain reaction to hit the gun? One of those little ball devices, but like motorful. It's going. Let's make its way. So convoluted. Oh, no, it's gonna fall off. And what? What? It's still going. It's still going. Oh, there's the hook. Oh, it's gonna hit the thing. Right? It's gonna roll back. But what is this? Why is this so convoluted? Where's it at? You're coming up on it, right? Maybe? Where am I? What? Oh! Yeah! Oh my god. There we go! Hit the bot! Hit the bot! Hit the bot! Yay! I couldn't just do that by throwing the book. It was a whole big thing. Who are you? That was it Date after all? Not that I'd be particularly surprised, but I would have to wonder how the hell he turned into a drugged up police. Day 3 Sunday.
What happened in that Somnium?
Many questions.
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
So talk about it, because clearly it's connected. Can't keep saying it's not connected.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
It was me! Alright. Fess up, lady. About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret.
Well, you're gonna have to unwrap that secret, because clearly it's relevant.
No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
It's relevant, boss! What about the original Cyclops series? I'm gonna keep asking.
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Bullshit.
Really?
Really.
Bullshit. Wait, where'd Iris go? She's still down there? Iris? But where'd y'all put her? The blue figure from the sink.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw
He was
your
me.
face. The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
It was me.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
But as soon as he made that joke more than once, I was like, this guy's not joking, is he? There's gonna be some really weird plot twist later on.
You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Sussy pewter.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Think I can.
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
I mean, you're keeping a lot of secrets from me. I was keeping me drugged up on something. I don't know what you guys are doing. You all are being real suspicious. Real odd.
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
X to doubt. Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris's Somnium?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
But why? And who
6
was that
years
last
ago,
one?
Iris was 12.
The first three had the little like paper faces on. That last one was like a full-on character model, so she must be especially significant.
Did she witness the crime at age 12?
It was a daddy-daughter day with Uncle.
And not just one, but all four?
Boss has a serious look on her face. I bet. Alright, dickhead, what do you want? Tell me about the red figure.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
It was she. It was Iris. Because they never actually did any of the killing. They were just watching all of them. About the original and new incidents.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Because the original one was me, and you've been keeping tabs on me this whole time, right?
How can you be so sure?
Because I can.
This guy,
Don't
man.
worry about it.
This guy.
Just trust me.
No. It's the last thing I'm gonna do. About the original Cyclops killer.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice.
I'm right here, hi.
After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing.
I'm some sort of drugged up rehabilitation experiment.
But in reality, it was dropped completely.
Can you take a serial killer and turn him into an honest cop? Let's find out. Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium? Oops. There we go. That one.
The Sinker does not always experience the Somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see.
Very true.
True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
Is that it? Oh, you're still going. Okay.
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed
You
subconscious
said that
ones.
2 seconds ago.
This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C.
God of Yap.
This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
God of Yap.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier.
Yes, I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Summarize for me. I don't want to listen to you yap again. I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Pewter shook me from my thoughts.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Ah.
Got it.
Back to the interrogation. I headed to the sink room. Hello.
Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sync does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news, but I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No,
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You're gonna say that she's repressed the memories?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about. Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Very suspicious, Iris. Very suspicious.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Why?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
Got secrets for me?
What do you think?
Are you gonna give me secrets?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her too. Alright, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. She's sending a now message to someone? Is she calling in the cavalry to try and save? Am I gonna go to Marble and try and like she's gonna try and get me assassinated? the like hitmen are gonna be outside the bar again, but this time they're only after Date. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. Marble, Sunday, 9:41 p.m. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. Ah, she was just calling over Ota. Fair enough. To my surprise, I saw Ota sitting at the counter.
Tessa!
Oh, Ota!
Don't look at me like that. Come on, you're the one I want to talk to. You called Ota here?
No, I didn't tell him to come.
Then who'd you message?
He just showed up on his own.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Iris is standing next to me. Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Yes. Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't particularly surprised. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. Never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
What was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
geez, fine. Don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
I got an assassin behind me?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
Is that the assassin? Oh. Oh! I was baited. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see that coming. I didn't think he had it in him. Day 4, Monday. Marble, Monday, 2:48 a.m. Sheesh. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. Oh, they just leave me here and run? Not gonna lie, I expected worse, but they just wanted to get away. I shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back. Don't say that about Mama. What the hell? Took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama.
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. They're long gone. Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Nope.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Where's Ota?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
I forget that sometimes too.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Yeah, you can't expect the robot eye to be okay with a stun gun. Come on now. What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Well. I lost him. Ah!
Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
He was gonna drop her off at home, by the way. She didn't need to run, like, she didn't need to stun gun him and run. I'm so confused.
Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
Huh?
Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video.
Oh?
I sent the address to Iba.
She got!
Iris.
Wait, she's still alive? She just lost an eye? Oh. Oh, she's about to not be alive. I see.
No, that's...
Interesting.
The criminal is streaming this live.
No shot it's Oda. Like, I refuse to believe it's fucking Oda.
Iva, the source.
I actively refuse to believe it's Oda.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
Of course it's the cold storage! It always comes back to the cold storage warehouse.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I think Mama and ran out of marble. Let's go see if we're collecting one iris or two halves of an iris.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Please, please let me make it in time.
Wait, what is he streaming this on?
Sick bastard.
What the fucking panda? Or the polar bear costume? Oh no! Yep. If it's coming down at that speed, you are not gonna make it with a 20-minute drive.
Hold on, I'll save you.
See, not Oda. Wait. Or, well, still could be Oda.
Stay away from Tessa. Ah!
Still could be Oda. The other guy was in a fucking costume. He could have just taken the costume off. And then ran off screen. they did that in such a way that it could still plausibly be Oda. But I still refuse to believe that it's that dork-ass Oda. I refuse. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. Unless that's his thing, right? Like, maybe he's actually a big sneaky serial killer, but, you know, he just acts like a dork so nobody suspects him. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. Polar Bear Man's back!
No, it can't be. No. Stop!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No!
Ooh. That's unfortunate. How terribly, terribly unfortunate. Yes? Oh. Oh, you're just turning off the video. Okay.
No!
There she goes again, dude. She just... we can't keep her alive in any run. Oh my god. This is like, how many ways can you kill Iris Simulator? Harbor Warehouse District, Monday, 3:35 a.m. Scott! Wait. What? What's the polar bear doing on there? And who's in the costume? Is it Oda? Is he in the costume now? Yeah. Yeah. Yo, I said it wasn't Oda. I said it wasn't Oda. Miss me with that shit. Police headquarters, Monday, 10:02 a.m. How did they do that with the live stream, though? Because the live stream showed it going down on Iris, and then a bunch of blood. And it wasn't a pre-recorded video, so it's not like they could have edited it. What happened? What happened?
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you.
I'm interrogating myself.
It's rare to see you down like this, but it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble, and about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right?
Hey, I didn't expect him to actually do that. Did we fail?
Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
So wait, was Iris also dead in there? It looked like she wasn't cut in half. Like, she still wasn't moving, though, and she had her eye taken out. But I don't know if she got swapped off the table and she was just unconscious there minus one eye, or if she was also somehow killed.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife. Killed her, then killed himself.
So she was chopped? Why was she not cut in half then when we found her there? She looked like she was all together, just laying in the background.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris. And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko.
That's true.
Those 3 murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
Are you gonna try and explain away now a bunch of contradictions? To try and convince me that Ota did this? Ota had no incentive to kill Renju.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it, making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Yeah, see, that doesn't make sense. He had no incentive to- he really had no incentive to kill Shoko.
Shoko was married to Renju.
So?
Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch.
Yeah, that's very stretchy.
They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
He also, as far as we could tell, didn't know that Shoko was married to Renju. Okay, these ones could easily be explained away by acting. Polar bear costume kind of obscured whoever was there. And he could have put on the costume and pulled it off and fucking acted and then ran off screen. Like, these are shitty points, honestly. But what hit him?
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Ota's behavior during the video.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person.
They weren't on the screen at the same time. That's the problem.
That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice-cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report.
Alright, let's hear it.
Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
See? There you go. That's
sure?
better evidence.
I am.
I told Boss what Iba found.
Oh, I know that.
You think he did it to himself?
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself.
Why?
Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice-cutting machine.
There's a lot better places to try and stab yourself if you're trying for a fatal wound, not just your side.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
You walked all the way to the ocean, out of the warehouse, and threw it in the ocean. Are you just really trying super hard to, like, cope with what HQ told you, or...?
Boss, come on.
I'm very confused.
Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
Well, I wasn't being serious.
Uh-huh.
I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
Let it slide, because I do like you, Boss.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy.
And the culprit killed her and then killed
The
him.
culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice cutting machine. And then...
Chop chop. Unless he was already unconscious, I'm kind of surprised his eyes were closed. My face would be a lot more horrific if I was under that thing. not
Then,
gonna lie.
Who is the culprit?
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims.
Looks a little peaceful for being chopped in half.
But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
It's not a lot of connection. They're connected, but barely.
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's a good starting point.
I mean, Shoko and Renju are connected because they used to be married. Iris and Renju are connected because they both, you know, Iris works at Renju's company, but Shoko has nothing to do with Lemniscate. And Iris has nothing to do with their marriage, so... Yeah, I guess they all know Mizuki. Ota's mother, Iris's mother. This one's not a great one because he's obsessed with Iris, but Iris I don't think has anything to do with him. It's obviously not this one. It could be this one, right? Like Hitomi, I think, had dealings with all of them? I can't remember if she had dealings with Shoko or not. I mean, I guess she knew Shoko, but she knew Renju better. So we're gonna go with this one, because they all had a close connection to Mizuki.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims.
Exactly.
Shoko and Renju were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota, too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4 of them. Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
Not as a suspect, just maybe somebody wants to get at Mizuki, so they're killing the people around her. I don't know. We could go with Hitomi then.
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates, and she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way. No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me.
Look, I'm looking for connections. I'm not necessarily saying that connection is the murderer, okay? Date, you need to calm down. You need to calm yourself, boy. Are we just gonna put this on the Yakuza guy?
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras, but there's no connection to Iris.
There we go. There it is. That's probably it. This is probably a good pick.
Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras, but again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Iris had a lot of secrets, though. Oh no! Me.
I know Renju and Shoko, and I'm connected to Iris, but I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them. No. Now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her.
Yeah, all reliable Date memory.
My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is 0 possibility you are the new Cyclops killer.
Just the old Cyclops killer.
I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
My alibi is Aiba. It's just Mayumi's the only other one, I guess.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju.
It's not for Oda, though. And not for Shoko, as far as I know.
Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemniscate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her.
Or why she would kill her son. Even if he tried to get in the way, I feel like there's less lethal methods that she might take.
And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
Yeah.
I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
There's connections, but no murderers.
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit, to get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Oh. Oh wow, there's so many places we can go right now. I think we're gonna call that one now. We are down 2 more characters. Iris just cannot stay alive. It is actually impossible. It's a canon event. It cannot be changed. I'll catch you guys later and we'll continue this investigation. Figure out what the hell's going on here. Bye-bye!